Welcome to the November collection update. This is a video where I go over everything that I added to my anime collection in November 2025. This month was supposed to be this epic month to where we were finally getting boxes again from Japan and only one of them showed up. And I don't know if another one will show up in December, but we do have some cool things, I think. In my opinion, we do, especially in the manga front. So if you're interested in that, check out this video. If you do want to see the rest of this series, I've been doing this for over 2 years. So you can go back and you can go see all the other old ones. There'll be a playlist at the very end if you're interested in that. Also, if you want to see in the future, subscribe. You can see videos like this and many more. Let's start out with a prize figure here. This is a Punaroo prize figure here, and I love this little thing. This really shocked me. I did not expect much out of this, to be honest. I did not really have much faith that it would be that really good of a prize figure, to be honest. I didn't really have faith about that they would really take their time to make a good Punaroo thing, because it's not that huge of a series, but it really turned out nice. I love this glitter. I think that is adorable. Like, it fits her character so well. The face is perfect. The dress is perfect. This is what I want out of an anime figure, especially a prize figure. And I just think it looks so good, and it works so well with the next thing, this Punaroo Ninjid. Boy, is this just adorable. What I love about this is they gave her this glossy hair here. It's not really hair, it's slime, but I love that. That looks so good. It's kind of see-through, but not really. But it looks really good, and I love it. Now, this is, unfortunately, a Ninjid basic. So, this is not as good as a regular Ninjid. There is no accessories with this. It has limited movement. It has limited what you can do with it. Basically, you can do this with it, and that's it. You can kind of move her arms. You can move her head, and that's about it, to be honest. But I'm just happy we got it. I'm happy we got something Punaroo to add to the Ninjid line, and I love these two together. I don't know if I'll buy any more Punaroo stuff. There's a few other prize figures that I think look cute. If I see them out at like a con or something, I might pick them up, but probably not. But if this is all I have in my Punaroo collection, I'm very happy. Next up is this Frieren little kissing. It's the winter outfit, but it basically is meant to do this scene right here. And it is good. I mean, it's fine. This is technically the third version of Frieren that we have got, if you count the version that you can put her in the groomery. Or not groomery, the box. Whatever. I think right now, I'm going to be completely honest, Ninjid and Frieren needs to do other things. We need new characters. They need to do like Siri. They need to do Flame if they really want to. Different characters. They got tons of characters in season 1, part 2 that they could do. They haven't finished out the original clan. They haven't. The guy that I'm forgetting that is with them for a little while. They could do him. There are tons of characters in this universe that they could do. We don't need alternate versions of Frieren yet. Save that for when you do season 2, or just re-release the main Frieren. Make it readily available, and then make shorter bursts of these little side characters. That's all we need. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of similar thoughts to the Funko Pop, and really, to be honest, I am more lenient whenever it's a Funko Pop, because Funko Pops are $15. This is $60. So, if I'm going to spend $60, I would rather be getting a new character every time. Especially knowing that I can pose these any way I want. I can't pose a Funko. So, when you make a new pose, I'm like, well, I couldn't do that with the old one. Sure. With Ninjids, I'm like, you could have just made that with the original one. Didn't need a new one. But hey, here it is. Hopefully they don't do this again to make like a winter version of Fern, but probably. Speaking of Funko Pops, we do have a few of them this month, starting out with a Power and Meowie here, and talking about a unnecessary variant. This is Flocked. He's kind of fuzzy. The base is fuzzy, he is fuzzy, and that's it. This is the exact same as the standard one. This is a chase version here. Now, do I have a problem with this? Not necessarily. Do I think is it a good thing? Like, this being flocked, does that add to it compared to the original? Absolutely. Do I need this, though? No, I don't need this. This is just unnecessary, but hey, here it is. It's part of the collection now. You can't do anything about it. It completed my Chainsaw Man set. That's all that matters in my opinion. Is it the best marketing move? Financially, do I like it? No. But do I have a problem with it mold-wise and design-wise? No. Speaking of which, another one that I thought I'd have a problem with, but I just don't, is this Giyu Christmas one. Now, a few months ago, I did show you off of the Nezuko and Tanjiro Christmas ones, and I made a full video on these if you want to go check that out. I won't go into detail on my explanation on why I like these here, but basically it's like, this isn't hurting anything. Nothing is being, this isn't taking the place of another figure that would have been made. It's just being an extra little guy they made, and I don't have a problem with that. So, yeah, do I wish that we got some, normal Giyu stuff? Yeah, I do. But I'm not upset that we got this. A cool exclusive that we did get this month is this Chalice Mitzery here. And this is probably the best Mitzery that we have gotten so far. I do like that the wind is kind of blowing her hair. The sword looks really pretty. And most notably here, and I don't know if I can get that on camera, but you will notice that she does have her mark there on her neck or upper torso there. I don't know if I can get that on camera. Yeah, right there. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's the only one that has her mark on it, so there you go. If you really want a Mitzery with a little heart on her cleavage, then this is the pop for you. Now, finally, whenever it comes to Funko Pops, this is probably, and I will go ahead and tell you, this is my least favorite thing of the month, and that is this Nezuko cover here. Now, Funko's been making these for a while. They started out as comic covers, and then they went to, vinyl covers, and then they went to, movie posters, and I don't really know what this is, to be honest. Whenever they were making comic covers, it was neat because what they would do is they would put a comic book, an actual comic book, in the back here, because this is just a piece of paper with a picture on it. They would put an actual, picture of the comic book cover back there, and then they would put a pop here that kind of looks like one of the characters on that comic cover. Say it's Spider-Man and he's doing a swing or something, or he's hanging upside down. What they would do is they would put a Spider-Man doing that pose in the box. Made sense. Did I love them? No, but I understood what they were there for. When they went to movie posters, same thing. It's a movie poster. We get why it's where the movie poster came from. Same thing with vinyl records, so on and so forth. With these, and they even did, to not draw it out, but they even did one-piece wanted posters. Pop one up here. These are fine. These are canonical to the series. They had these wanted posters, and they put the pop in it. It made sense. Guess what? This is just a screen cap from the show. That's not a comic cover. You know what would have been really cool? Hang on, I'll show you. Do this. Just do this. This cover right here. Make a pop. I know it would not look good. I know. It would look like this, and I know you're going to say, well, it wouldn't look that good, and it'd just be a waste. And maybe they tried this, and it didn't work. But just do this. Do this right here. Put her there, and put this. Just take a picture of this. You can find it online. Take this, put it in here. And then you've done it. You've done it. You don't need to just take a random screen cap from the anime that doesn't look good and put it in here. This sucks. This sucks. Why do I have this? Because I want to complete the collection, but it sucks and it's unnecessary. And we're going to talk about this again next month because they're making a dang Tanjiro one, and it's the same problem when they had a cool cover they could have done. Like they have the blue flames back here. Could have been cool. Could have been cool. But they didn't. And it's a waste. Such a waste. Anyway, back to something pretty cool. This is a Hasunasora figure. I did make an unboxing about this one, so I'm not going to go into big detail about it here, but cool figure. I am pleased with it. I don't have any real problems with it. It did everything that I wanted it to do. So, yeah, solid figure. I'm looking forward to the rest of some other Love Live figures a little bit more than this. I'm not going to lie, it's not the one I was most excited for, but I do like her character. I do think it's better than the Megumi one that we got with, that's the alternate version of this, but I don't really like the dress on either, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Okay, so like I had kind of alluded to earlier, this month was a big month for manga for me. I had 2 big kind of hauls this month. So let's go ahead and talk about that, because I think there's some really cool stuff here. First off here is a hardcover version of Monster Musume here. This is the first 3 volumes in a big deluxe set, and it is really cool. I have been reading some of this, and I've been really enjoying it. It's a bit of a lewd series, but it's really cool. I actually really enjoy it, like reading hardcover stuff. I know that manga really doesn't ever do that, but I really enjoy that. That's one of my favorite ways to read a book. If I can ever buy it hardcover, I absolutely will buy it hardcover. I love the art here. I love how it's kind of glossy. It's just a really good pickup for me, and I really enjoyed this book myself. The way it's presented, at least. And in same regard, but probably better, is this Mushoku Tensei Deluxe Edition. So this is the first 3 volumes of the light novel, and you can see this is a beefy little fella here, and I really like this because all of this is kind of it's not flat. It is like I think you can get it there. Yeah, you can see there. It is like I don't know how to describe that, but it is really cool. One of you will tell me what it is in the comments, but yeah, it's really cool. Only thing that I have really problem with is that it's kind of bent here in the corner, but I'll live with that. It's fine. I have always had a hard time finding the light novel. It's just never been in stock anywhere that I want to look. My local bookstore never really stocks light novels, so I'm hoping that as these release, they will stock these, and I can get the whole series in this, because this is really cool. And at only $40, that's not terrible, if I'm being completely honest. For 3 light novel volumes, that's not bad, especially in this big hardcover book. It's really nice, to be honest. More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers Volume 2. I finally was able to find this. They finally released it, and they finally stocked it at my local bookstore, so I finally got this, and I was so happy to finally get this. This is one of my favorite anime that I watched in recent years, just in rom-com type things. I really liked the premise around it. I really liked the characters in it and everything, and so I was really happy to get more of this, and I hope they will continue to release these. They are going very, very, very slowly with the release, and that's fine as long as it just gets fully released. That's all I ask. But yeah, not much more to say. It's exactly what I wanted, and I'm very happy to have another volume of it. The next 2 we'll look at once, but the first one is a bit interesting, and that is Nana Volume 1. Now, what's special about this is the limited edition cover. The cover that is going for over $100 on eBay right now. And guess what? I got it for retail at a Second & Charles. They just had it on the shelf. I don't think they knew what it was, to be completely honest. It was just there, and I was so happy about this. This is a Vivian Westwood collaboration type thing. I don't know what those words mean, but hey, that's really cool, and I really like this. They also have these designed pages there. Wow, it's very pretty. This is just a pretty book, and I love a good, pretty book. And speaking of which, Nana Volume 2, while this is not a limited edition or anything, it is also very pretty. And it also is a little bit different. I will say this. and I'm not sure how I feel about this. The spines are different, and I don't really know how I feel about that. They are different colors, they are a bit stylized and everything, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. In one way, I like that because it makes them have variety, makes them look really nice on a shelf, but on the other hand, I'm like, my OCD is messing with me. So I don't know. Don't know how I feel about it. I want to get more volumes of it. I don't know how quick they're going to release these, but we have some Nana now. I've always skipped out on the other ones, but now that we're getting these deluxe ones, I'm buying them. I love a good omnibus. I think that's one of my favorite things to collect. Now we're on to single issues. No more of the fun omnibuses or deluxe editions, but we did pick up Mono Volume 2. This was a really cute anime that came out this year, and it seems to be getting a nice little yin press print edition here, and I like that. The cover, the end is similar thing to Nana here. It's getting a completely different color scheme, which I both love and hate, but anyway. Blade Girl Volume 2. This is the print club thing that Kodansha has been doing. I really enjoyed Blade Girl Volume 1, and I was like, man, I can't wait to get Volume 2 of that, and then it just took forever to come out. And now they finally did it, and now I'm like, man, I cannot wait for the next one, and then it's like a few months away from being released. But hey, pretty cool. Also, in print club news, apparently Girlfriend's getting a print club release, so stay tuned. I'll pick that up as soon as it comes out. Also, Apothecary Diaries Volume 7 here. This is the light novel. We are into stuff that we won't see until Season 4. But hey, it's neat. I mean, I'm a big fan of it. Also, now we're getting into some ecchi stuff here, and yeah, the lady at Barnes & Noble's will never quite look at me the same, and that's okay. We have Inside the Tentacle Cave Volume 5. We also have Virgin Adventures, the hilarious hijinks of erotic amateurs. I'll be honest, I read this out of curiosity last night, and I did not find it that good. It's got good art. I thought the story was kind of mediocre, but yeah, that's fine. I don't think no one's reading it for the story. Another one here that I thought was pretty interesting here, but I haven't read it yet. The Girl Past the Filters. This is a kind of ecchi series here, and from what I'm understanding is that she is basically a girl that the guy likes, and she posts kind of NSFW pictures on the internet. I don't know how that is, but we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Now, not safe for work, but it sounds like it could be. My Cute Cousin Always Gets Her Way. This is a cute little story that I thought would be pretty fun, so I decided to pick it up. I've actually heard about it coming out for a little bit, and I was excited to see it, and then I went to the store and was like, I'm going to look out for this one, and I specifically went out of my way to make sure I found it, and I did, and so I'm looking forward to reading that. Now, on to some Shonen Jump stuff here. I did finally, I picked up Chainsaw Man. I picked up Chainsaw Man, Volume 1 and Volume 2. That's all they had. And before any of you say, well, why didn't you just buy the box set? They didn't have the box set. I don't really like the box set the way it's released anyway. I don't like the design of it. But they didn't have it anyway, so I just bought the first 2 volumes. I'll buy the rest as I see them. Also, we did get My Hero Academia Volume 9 here, and we've got Volume 10. And last but not least here is the Books A Million edition of Volume 42, which is the Shoto cover there. Pretty neat. So anyway, that is everything that I bought in the month of November. Big manga month. Some months we have like 1 manga, maybe 3 max. This month had quite a bit, which is pretty cool. I like getting some more manga and everything, and a lot of these are ones that I've been looking forward to actually reading. Some months I'll get some and I'm like, I'll get to that eventually, and it's been 6 months and I haven't read it yet. But hey, a lot of these I'm looking forward to actually have read them online, and I'm just buying the physical copy of them now. So anyway, but We have one more month left in the year, December, so look forward to that. We also will be having some really cool videos coming up at the end of the year, including my top 10 or top 25 figures of the year, and some other cool videos as well. My most anticipated 2026, and we'll have a collection update for December, which hopefully will have some cool figures in it if they ship stuff and the shipping companies will actually move. I've been waiting for a box to move for 2 weeks now, and it hasn't moved. But hey, maybe it will. Maybe it will. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment what you thought about it. What did you add to your collection this month? And anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.